How's it going, subscribers? I need your help to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time so I can live stream my daily trades. Help me get 1,000 subscribers for our live stream trades. Thank you for the support. Big movements in Jaguar Animal Health stock price on Tuesday, moving 11.33% between high and low. Updated on January 19, 2021. Buy or hold candidate since December 16, 2020 gains 677.65%. The Jaguar Animal Health stock price fell by -0.91% on the last day, Tuesday, 19 January 2021, from $3.30 to $3.27, and has now fallen 4 days in a row. During the day the stock fluctuated 11.33% from a day low at $3.09 to a day high of $3.44. The price has been going up and down for this period, and there has been a 83.71% gain for the last 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day by 2 million shares but on falling prices. This may be an early warning and the risk will be increased slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 22 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $72.59 million. The stock lies in the middle of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term, and a further rise within the trend is signaled. Given the current short-term trend, the stock is expected to rise 166.1% during the next 3 months and, with a 90% probability, hold a price between $3 and $11.34 at the end of this 3-month period. Signals and forecast. The Jaguar Animal Health stock holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. At the same time, however, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal in the stock, giving a positive forecast for the stock. On further gains, the stock will meet resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $3.51. On a fall, the stock will find some support from the long-term average at approximately $1.27. A breakout through the short-term average will send a buy signal, whereas a breakdown through the long-term average will send a sell signal. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3 months moving average convergence divergence, MACD. Some negative signals were issued as well, and these may have some influence on the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, January 8, 2021, and so far it has fallen -18.25%. Further fall is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been found. Volume rose on falling prices yesterday. This may be an early warning and the stock should be followed more closely. Support, risk and stop loss. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $2.68. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased, as a drop below the support at $0 may give a huge drop in the stock price. This stock may move very much during a day, volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band. This stock is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock moved $0.35 between high and low, or 11.33%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 18.01%. Our recommended stop loss, $3.12, minus 4.46%. This stock has very high daily movements and this gives very high risk. There is a sell signal from a pivot top found 6 days ago. Is Jaguar Animal Health stock a buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general good trend, are positive, and we conclude that the current level may hold a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for Jaguar Animal Health stock to perform well in the short term. Current score, 1.748. Predicted opening price for Jaguar Animal Health of Wednesday, January 20, 2021. The predicted opening price is based on yesterday's movements between high, low, and the closing price. Fair opening price January 20, 2021. Current price $3.27. JAGX is overvalued compared to its price of $3.27 per share, has below average safety, and is currently rated a hold. Recommendation, REC hold. REC reflects the cumulative effect of all the vector vest parameters working together. These parameters are designed to help investors buy safe, undervalued stocks rising in price. Value. Current price, $3.27. Current value, 10 cents. JAGX has a current value of 10 cents per share, compared to a price of $3.27 per share. This stock is currently overvalued. Value is computed from forecasted earnings per share, forecasted earnings growth, profitability, interest, and inflation rates. Upside potential, relative value/RV. Very poor. RV is an indicator of long-term price appreciation potential. JAGX has an RV of 0.28, which is very poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. This indicator is far superior to a simple comparison of price and value because it is computed from an analysis of projected price appreciation 3 years out, AAA corporate bond rates, and risk. Safety, relative safety/RS. Poor. RS is an indicator of risk. JAGX has an RS of 0.72, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RS is computed from an analysis of the consistency and predictability of a company's financial performance, debt-to-equity ratio, sales volume, business longevity, price volatility and other factors. Timing, relative timing/RT very good. RT analyzes a stock's price trend. JAGX has a relative timing of 1.31, which is very good on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. RT is computed from an analysis of the direction, magnitude, and dynamics of a stock's price movements day over day, week over week, quarter over quarter and year over year. If a trend dissipates, RT will gravitate toward 1.00. Overall rating, value safety timing/VST. Fair. VST is the master indicator for ranking every stock in the VectorVest database. JAGX has a VST rating of 0.92, which is fair on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. VST is computed from the square root of a weighted sum of the squares of RV, RS, and RT. Stocks with the highest VST ratings have the best combinations of value, safety, and timing. Stop price, $1.71. Stop is an indicator of when to sell a position. JAGX has a stop of $1.71 per share. A stock's stop is computed from a 13-week moving average of its closing prices, and is fine-tuned according to the stock's fundamentals. C. Comfort Index poor. C is an indicator which reflects a stock's ability to resist severe and/or lengthy price declines. JAGX has a C of 0.59, which is poor on a scale of 0.00 to 2.00. C is based solely upon a stock's long-term price history. GRT, earnings growth rate. GRT reflects a company's 1 to 3 year forecasted earnings growth rate in percent per year. JAGX has a forecasted earnings growth rate of 20.00%, which VectorVest considers to be very good. EPS, earnings per share. EPS stands for leading 12 months earnings per share. JAGX has a forecasted EPS of -37 cents per share. VectorVest determines this forecast from a combination of recent earnings performance and traditional fiscal and/or calendar year earnings forecasts. PE, price-to-earnings ratio. PE shows the dollars required to buy $1 of earnings. JAGX has a PE of -8.84. The average PE of all the stocks in the VectorVest database is 63.90. A, earnings yield. A reflects earnings per share as a percent of price. JAGX has an A of -11.31%. This is below the current average of 1.56% for all the stocks in the VectorVest database. GPE, growth to PE ratio. JAGX has a GPE rating of -2.26. A stock is commonly considered to be undervalued when GPE is greater than 1.00. Dividend. VectorVest reports annual, regular, cash dividends as indicated by the most recent payments. Special distributions, one-time payments, stock dividends, etc., are not generally included in division. JAGX does not pay a dividend. DI, dividend yield. DI reflects dividend per share as a percent of price. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend yield rating. DI equals 100x, div/price. It is useful to compare DI with A. If DI is not significantly lower than A, the dividend payment may be in jeopardy. DS, dividend safety. DS is an indicator of the assurance that regular cash dividends will be declared and paid at current or at higher rates for the foreseeable future. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend safety rating. Stocks with DS values above 75 typically have RS values well above 1.00 and A levels that are much higher than DI. DG, dividend growth rate. Dividend growth is a forecasted annual growth rate of a company's dividend based on historical dividend payments and dividend predictability. It is a subtle yet important indicator of a company's financial performance. It also provides some insight into the board's outlook on the company's ability to increase earnings. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a dividend growth rating. YSG Vector. YSG is an indicator which combines DI, DS and DG into a single value, and allows direct comparison of all dividend-paying stocks in the database. JAGX does not pay a dividend, so it does not have a YSG rating. Stocks with the highest YSG values have the best combinations of dividend yield, safety, and growth. These are the stocks to buy for somewhat above current income and long-term growth. VGVAL. VGVAL is the 50-day moving average of daily volume as computed by VectorVest. JAGX has an VGVAL of 69,426,694 shares traded per day. Percent volume. Percent volume reflects the percent change in today's trading volume as compared to the VGVAL. Percent volume equals volume, VGVAL, 100. JAGX had a percent volume of minus 68.02% on Tuesday, January 19, 2021. Percent PRC, JAGX price changed minus 0.91% from the prior day's closing price. Sales, JAGX has annual sales of 8 million. Sales growth is the sales growth rate in percent over the last 12 months. JAGX has a sales growth of 185.00% per year. This is excellent. Sales per share, SPS, JAGX has annual sales of 9 cents per share. Price to sales ratio, PS, JAGX has a PS of 34.98. Shares, JAGX has 89 million shares of stock outstanding. Market capitalization, JAGX has a market capitalization of 291 million. Business sector, JAGX has been assigned to the drug business sector. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors. Industry group, JAGX has been assigned to the drug, biomedical/genetic, industry group. VectorVest classifies stocks into over 200 industry groups and 40 business sectors.